So here's the part number of this thing. But I'm going to be replacing my transmission cooling fan. And that's where it is, right here. Now normally your gas tank would be right there, but the old one that was in this tractor was leaking at the seam. John Deere never really rectified that issue with the new ones, because I could get a replacement tank for the tune of $100. But this mod was free. And I think this one actually holds a bit more gas anyways, but normally you would have to take the tank out to get access to this. And how you would do that, you have two bolts that go through the top of the body, and you would remove both of those bolts, and that will free your rear end of your tractor, the body part, from the frame. I don't think there's any other areas where it is attached to the body. In fact, it's actually easier just to lift this up than to go about it that way. But you would lift the back end up and then pull your tank out. And the tank is pretty easy to get out. So in order to gain access to the fan, you'll have to remove this big bracket that's hanging out above it. It's pretty simple to get off. There's a bolt right there, and I believe there is not one on the other side. It looks like it just kind of flops out. So I'll get to removing those, and then I'll show you guys the next step. This is a very simple job. So actually there's just that one bolt that's at the end of the frame right there. I should be able to pop it out of the way just like so. Now you do have a guard that is attached to it, but we're not really going to worry about that too much right now. What we are going to do though is see if there's really enough tension on this belt to be able to get the belt off. But other thing we can do is get yourself a pair of snap ring pliers. You have a small snap ring that's on the top of the shaft right there. You're just going to want to remove that, so it'll allow you to remove the pulley and then get to the fan. And so with the snap ring removed, just going to reach down there, kind of coax the pulley and belt off. I'm just letting it sit forward. And now we have access to the fan. So as I knock things around, the fan literally just comes right off. In fact, I'm just going to drop it down there. And so here's the old fan. There's the new one. And so all you have to do is literally just line the splines up and throw her back on. Now to put everything back together. Pulley's back on with the belt. I do need to replace that drive belt. It's not in the best shape, but I will be doing that at a later date. When I do this thing's 600-hour service, that's when I'm going to be doing that. But just throw the snap ring back on. Simple enough. Make sure that it is in fact on, and it does appear to be. So now I'm just going to bring the bracket back over, and it slips into the frame on the left. Looks like it's got it locked in place, just like that. Line it back up on the other side, and then put your bolt back in. So let's go ahead and show you guys how this thing works. I have to turn the tractor on. I'm definitely happy with that. It's an easy enough fix, provided you've already got the gas tank out like I do. You got your own redneck setup. But yeah, I think this thing's going to give me just a little bit more service, hopefully. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. You all stay classy.